says Peter's Party Zone sells cups in packages of 15 and plates in packages of 9. Shania is hosting a birthday party for her little sister and wants to have the same number of each item. What is the least number of packages of plates Shania needs to buy? I think it's supposed to say cups and plates. So it's both. All right, so again, keyword, this one, oh, I didn't write anything. This one's really easy. The keyword in this particular word problem is least. Because I know I'm looking for the least common multiple. That tells me least. If it said greatest, we'd be looking for the greatest common factor. But since it says least, we're looking for the least common multiple. And we're looking for the least common multiple of 15 and 9. So I'm going to write 15 and 9 inside my ladder rung. Now, we're at a dilemma. Because 15 and 9, there's no trick that we can do with it. Only one number has a 5. Neither of them end in 0. And neither of them are even. So this is where we'll have to set up a factor table to figure out the factors of 15 and 9 so we can continue on with the ladder method. So I have 15 and 9. So now I'm going to write the facts of 15 and 9. I know I have 1 and 15 and then just 3 and 5. Yeah, that's it. All right, for 9, I have 1 and 9, and then 3 and 3. So now I'm going to circle all of the factors that they have in common. The only factor they have in common is 3. So I'm going to write 3 on the outside of my ladder, and then I'm going to divide 15 by 3 and 9 by 3. Remember how I said in the last video, and I think also in a video last week, if you did a factor table, use this to help you to figure out what your answer is when you divide. Just in case you don't know it or you're kind of stuck, your factor table will tell you what to divide, like what your answer is when you divide, or your quotient when you divide. So 15 divided by 3 will be 5. Because I know that 3 times 5 is 15. And then 9 divided by 3 is 3. Now, 5 and 3 are both prime numbers. So I know from here I'm done. I can't go anymore. So I'm going to find my least common multiple by drawing an L around the numbers on the outside and the numbers in my last row. Now remember, here we multiply all of the numbers inside of the L. So I have 3 times 5 times 3. 3 times 5 is 15. And then I don't know at the top of my head what 15 times 3 is, so I'm going to multiply it on the side. 5 times 3 is 5. 1 times 3 is 3, and 3 plus 1 is 4. So our least common multiple is 45. But we are not done trying to finish this problem out. Remember, I want y'all to write your answer in a complete sentence. So even though we do have our answer is 45, I still want y'all to write your answer as a complete sentence. So the question says, what is the least number of packages, it's supposed to be of cups and plates, Shania needs to buy? So my sentence is going to say, the least number of packages is 45. And that is our answer for number 3. All right, number 4, it says at Poultry Paradise, turkey turkey burgers are sold in packages of 10. Whole grain buns are sold in packages of 12. What is the least number of turkey burgers and buns Carly can buy to have an equal number of each? So this word problem was really nice because they gave us a very easy keyword. And again, that keyword is the same from above. It is least. Our least number of turkey burgers and buns. Now, I'm going to circle, okay, what we're finding the least common multiple of. So remember, least lets us know that we're finding the least common multiple. So I know I'm finding the least common multiple of 10 and 12. So I'm going to write 10 and 12. Luckily for us, 10 and 12 are both even, so I'm automatically going to divide by 2. 10 divided by 2, last time I checked, was 5. And then 12 divided by 2 is 6. Do 5 and 6 have a factor in common that is greater than 1? If you're like, no, Miss Odo, why are you staring at me? There isn't one. Then you're right. There is not a factor that they have in common that's greater than 1. So I'm done factoring, and now I'm going to find my least common multiple. Draw my L around the numbers on the side and the numbers in the last row of my ladder run. And then I'm going to multiply. We have 2 times 5 times 6. 2 times 5 is 10, and then 10 times 6 equals 60. So 60 is the least common multiple of 10 and 12. So that means when I multiply 10 by all of the numbers and I multiply 12 by all of the numbers, the first multiple that they'll have in common is 60. So now I need to write my answer as a sentence. The question says, what is the least number of turkey burgers and buns Carly can buy to have an equal number of each? My answer can say, the least number of burgers and buns is 60. And your sentences don't have to look exactly like mine. This is just to kind of give y'all an idea of what they can look like. Yeah, they don't have to look exactly like mine. This is just to help y'all out. All right, now we're gonna do the last two. Now I'm gonna tell y'all now, the last two are somewhat difficult. They're like, okay, they're not difficult. They're a little bit more challenging. We have to use our brain a little bit more with these. So beware, especially on your independent practice, because you're gonna have problems just like these on your independent practice. The only thing that's different is the numbers themselves. So make sure you are especially paying attention to the last two, if not the last one for sure, because the last one's a little bit challenging, okay?